Hey, listen up, I've tried to tell you this 100 times. Not getting better by lying there pretending to cry. You on repeat, you can see, cause you have closed your eyes. You say you listen, but you're missing what it's all about. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate, we're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old, your life keep passing by. Up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Now if you break it, I can take it, I don't need a prize. Leave out the fact that I am up against 1,000 guys. My intuition efficient, cause I can't use my mind. Don't try to tell me how it's done, you haven't done your time. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah. Rise up now. If you never fall, you don't change at all. Cry out now. Have you given up? I will never stop, yeah.
Biscuits and gravy in the morning. Who just wrote that? Pocket Sand. Hey, how's everybody? It's Friday. Yay, Friday. Yes, and so here we go. And let me just say hi to people. Broken Justice was in here earlier. I don't know if she's here now, but welcome. I told you you weren't blocked. CLM, good to see you. Oh, the Super Harvest Moon. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a great day so far. How about y'all? And ice cream in the morning, ginger. Does it have any ginger on it? A little gossip today, maybe. Ginger's oh, yeah, CLM. Sure. I mean, I'm gonna share out things like that, of course. And Ginger's a great creator, and it's the people who talk about real life stuff without being all dramatic. You don't typically get as many views as you do if you're doing the drama. And sure, we need to push each other out and have each other's backs, and not be the team that's always, you know what I'm talking about, knocking each other down and trying to claw our way to the top and all that. Pocket Sand wants some ice cream, coffee ice cream. How you doing, Pocket Sand? I had a fuzz on my face. All right. Hey, Shalima, good to see you. Good morning, Angela. Angela was on Natasha's panel last night. I heard it. I heard some of that when I was going to bed, and then I didn't listen anymore. So, and then I fell asleep. Mark wants some biscuits and gravy. I do. Pocket Sand, I want some biscuits and gravy. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Ginger, yeah. And toxicity too. we talk about drama, but we don't like make the drama. Or I mean, this stuff going real life is ridiculous, and y'all know what that's all about. And you missed it. I think it's still up though. Um, so let me just start, because you were the core group of people who come in here. And let me just say that, you know, they're trying to get me, they're trying to get under my skin, and they're trying to push me back. And so I just keep getting these comments, and I get an email here and there, but comments around about me, or comments under my videos about me. And yesterday I got one, and I was going to let it go through and not just flat out, delete it and block that troll. But when, here's what happens if you don't have a channel with content. When you have a comment that YouTube deems, uh, if it can be bad about it can have just words that aren't really, curse words, but it's going at somebody in a negative way. And so this person called me weird, and they had weird in quotation marks. And so I tried to approve it, because I was going to go in there and just, reply to that. They said, I don't think I have saved the exact words, but basically they're saying that nobody cares and nobody comes in here. Well, let me tell you guys, y'all are not nobodies, right? Just because I don't have a whole lot of people in my live streams doesn't mean that I care any less about you guys. And you matter. I just wrote down some notes. You're here, and I'm grateful for you. I say that every time. I'm grateful for who is here. People aren't here, they'll find us. They'll find us when they come across or want something that's fun and not fighting back and forth. And it's going to be people who aren't in this community, most likely, because this community, the live streams and everything are built on drama. And I mean, we're just not doing that here. So I don't expect anybody just to come to my channel, or anybody to watch my videos. It's a lot of hard work, and there's so many things that go into a channel, and just all the stuff. So I just, for always, if y'all ever see those comments about how nobody's in here, well, you're somebody, you're not nobody. And if there's one of y'all or 100 of y'all, you're all special, and you're good people, and you enjoy my content. If I started talking about another creator, then I would get their people over here, and haters and all that. So right on, y'all are good people, and I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we do. They're hung up on numbers. It's crazy. I don't know, I've been getting like 100 new subscribers every day. It's crazy. um I'm not a nobody, and if they're just trying to get under my skin, and I'm not upset by it. I don't even want to talk about it. Hey, Brittany J, how are you? Those people enjoy drama and fighting. Yeah, because we don't enjoy fighting. I don't enjoy it. I like to build people up rather than put them down. Now, that's not saying I've never said anything negative. Don't start on me, because I do. Thank you, CLM. Hey, Mark Klein. A, a press conference for Suzanne. Who's that? Hey, Jen. Good morning. Yes, that's right, Ginger. Thank you. Senator Feinstein passed away this morning at 90 years old. They've been pushing her around in the Senate, or House, whichever I think she's a senator forever, since like before women could vote. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she passed away. I'm not making fun of that. But so you'll probably hear a lot about that today. And as far as I know, up until we went live, they're still going to shut down the U.S. government. We covered that yesterday. Yeah, we do. We all just get a little bit negative sometimes. Oh, the Morphew case. That's what your work. Oh, what about it? What about the Morphew case? I'm not doing any true crime today anyway. Now, I've got a few videos today. There's the first one we're going to do is absolutely yeah, I shared this yesterday on my community post. But then I decided today we've got a few clips to play. And we're going to start with this one because again, I got to wait on my computer. Good gravy. You watch. I'm going to get me a computer and not even ask for help. How I do things. I'm not even going to say I'm using my money that I make on here to buy a computer, because then I'll get accused of being a dry beggar. Right? All right. Now, hold up. All right. There's so much you have to do just to share a video. It's crazy. And then having to wait. Okay. Mark's comment. Oh, he was asking you a question. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Gotcha. Good gravy. I do say good gravy. Yeah, I don't know a lot of details about that case because I am just not I haven't been up on that case. I know they found her body. So sorry for that. Glad they've got some closure. And then we're going to do this one. That one. Okay, these people were at a party. And I guess the music was loud. And so, we don't know what happened before this, but this is how this mean neighbor handled this party.
Chaos at an elegant backyard dinner party. That's crazy. Look, it's a spray of water raining over the fence. It's coming from a garden hose, apparently aimed by the next.
Now, he or she spraying a garden hose like this over their whole party. People are dressed nice, yeah, they might have silk on or something that you don't want to get wet. I don't know. But I wish I knew what happened beforehand. But when you see who these people are at this party, I just can't believe that they wouldn't cooperate with a neighbor. But maybe, I know people come in all shapes and sizes, so keep watching.
Door neighbor upset about the party noise.
I'm videotaping the neighbor throwing water on everyone.
The guests try to speak to the neighbor over the fence.
We're calling the cops.
Several guests say they were completely drenched.
He walked back, picked up a hose, and hosed me down while I was talking to him.
The party's host is
He hosed her down like while she was talking to him. I don't know where that happened because we only see it. This looks promising, Flocky. We see it going over the wall, right? But we don't see it. Somebody eye leveled spraying it. So I don't know what happened.
a physician, Dr. Yves DeRosu. That's him when he became the first doctor in America to get a COVID vaccination in 2020. The dinner party took place at the doctor's home in Queens, New York. Guests included prominent figures.
Well, Flocky, please don't come in here and start causing any trouble because that's not what we're about. If y'all mods see anything that, if he's the most polarizing puppet figure, then maybe we don't need him on here.
In music, business, and law, but they never expected to be doused by water. This video was taken before the 9-course dinner started.
9-course dinner, these people were being so loud. Thank you, Flock the Ram.
Was catered by Vanessa Kantov, who appeared on the Bravo TV show Rocco's Dinner Party.
Some of our guests had to drive home wet and humiliated.
Now the hosts and their guests are suing the neighbor over what they say was a racially charged incident. Just about every guest was black. The neighbor, Marcus Rosebrock, is white.
And I think it was reported that
that there was an exchange of words, that he asked you to turn the music down?
No, never. That never happened.
I tried to speak to Rose Brock to get his side of the story, but all I got was this Ring camera recording.
Thanks for stopping by. If you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
His lawyer tells Inside Edition Rose Brock rejects any characterization that he is racist or that his actions were racially motivated. He says the dinner party guests were aggressive and violent.
Did y'all see anything aggressive and violent about that? I mean, we're looking at middle-aged people here. You're a mentally ill man in your 50s who uses puppets as an outlet to treat. Okay, Flocky, you're welcome here. I just, we get a lot of people trolling and stuff. And I just, when you said you were a puppet, I'm like, well, people call each other puppets in here. Yeah, where's the violence in this?
Fence.
We're calling the cops.
Several guests say they were completely drenched.
He walked back, picked up the hose, and hosed me down while I was talking to him.
The party's host is a physician, Dr. Yves Rosu. That's him when he became the first doctor in America to get a COVID vaccination.
So maybe the jab did it. You think maybe the jab did it? No, I mean, there's so much controversy about the jab and everybody wants to talk about it. And they blame everything on that, but I don't believe all that. But what do y'all think? It's just a weird that you would grab your hose and start spraying people at a party. I wouldn't do that.
In 2020.
Would you? Anybody? All right. Well, that's the bad stuff story. We've got a couple of good videos too of people doing good things, but I'm just shocked that somebody would
The dinner party took place at the doctor's home in Queens, New York. Guests included prominent figures in music, business, and law, but they never expected to be doused by water. This video was taken before the nine-course dinner started. It was catered by Vanessa Kantov, who appeared on the Bravo TV show Rocco's Dinner Party.
Look at the people they had. Yeah, I'm not going to hose my neighbors. Now, there's neighbors around me that get loud, usually on the weekends. Sometimes they have a big cookout or they have a party or something. They live a few houses down and across the street, which the houses here aren't big. And so it's not very far from me. But, I get irritated sometimes, especially when I have the windows open during the nicer weather. But I just don't think I would ever, I don't have that kind of anger and meanness to do that. Yeah, I'm mad because I didn't get invited to the party, Mark. Yeah, it was only water, so that's good. You have great neighbors. Oh, is Flocky can draw and make. Oh, thank you, Brittany. Brittany's a new member, y'all. Yay. Thanks, Brittany. Who would do that? Who would do what? I'm slow here, like, my brain. No, welcome, Brittany. I appreciate you. So I just don't, I wouldn't just run out and grab my hose or call the cops or, that's Karen behavior. And we don't know, we don't know what goes on between these people or if that person over there is a, hey, hippie chick, or if that person over there is a mean old person who doesn't have anything going in their life and they just want to, maybe they're just mad because they didn't get invited. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, CLM. That's what I'm saying. There's got to be some history or this person is just mentally having a breakdown. Yeah, Brittany, that was so sweet. And hippie chick, you pop in and then I don't see you the rest of the live and then I think about you later. And yesterday I started to, send you a text and I forgot. So I'll reach out soon. I'll do that. How about that? Because I need to do that. Okay. We'll watch something. We got some other things to watch. I just found that, that man that sprayed down that homeless woman a while back in I think it was in San Francisco. And he I lost myself. Well, I fell off according to my end of this. Anyway, the it was a garden party. That's funny. In the man in San Francisco that sprayed down that homeless woman, and then he got in all kinds of trouble for it, and the business was closed, and because he just directly went out there and just sprayed her like from 4 or 5 feet away. Mark's funny. It was a garden party. Thanks for that. I was over here having a moment with my internet. I am, again, it's got to be just overload on this little computer, and don't tell anybody, but I'm going to save up for one. Okay, now here we go. This is a really cool. Kelly Clarkson she's in second. She's in Vegas. She's got, a show in Vegas right now. What do they call it when they live there? And so this is her video when she goes in to see, or she's out on the street and she goes to tip this person, and then here we go. Let me get it. She goes to tip this person, and then this woman asks her to sing, and she doesn't know that it's Kelly. And it's just so cool to me. I love things that are uplifting. And oh, you were hippie chick? Oh, I see. I thought, after you got your promotion and stuff that you might be busier or more responsibilities. Hey, Rosie. Rosie's been doing pretty good since I locked her in her crate that day because she likes to go pee while I'm live. All right. Let's see. It's not at the beginning. I don't know if I shared the song. I don't know how much of that song I can get away with playing, but it's so cool to me that, I don't know if it was all planned because somebody's obviously filming this, but I mean, she probably threw $100 in there or something. But yeah, this girl didn't even know that was her until right now. Right there. Isn't that cool? Oh, thank you, Brittany. Yeah, I like Kelly too. I would definitely go to her show if I could go to Vegas right now, because I just think it'd be fun to go to a show in these smaller theaters like that. And so yeah, isn't that cute? I mean, what if you were out there a street singer, and musicians, they work. See, this person's out here working. They're not trying to come out here and say, well, Kelly, bleh, 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 and then trying to push her down so they can crawl the top. You know what I mean? I made a video about that the other day. It's just, you do the work. You do the work. This woman is out here doing the work, and along comes Kelly. It's just fabulous. I just think it's fabulous. But yeah, thanks for that. It would be so awesome if you were famous and you could do that. There's a YouTube creator. There's a YouTube creator who got spotted out in public lately, supposedly. And they were thrilled about it. Not me, not me. Not me. And I can't say who because I don't have permission. But so that was that. I mean, I just think that's so freaking cool. And did y'all know Gypsy Rose Blanchard's getting out of prison? I mean, yeah, she's getting out of prison in let's see, December, I think. Do y'all think she'll go see Natasha? I'm wondering if she will. I'm wondering if she'll go see her. I'm going to share another video with y'all. This is the man who made the sound of the plane. I don't know if y'all saw my short I did on it, but when that U.S. jet was missing, the fighter jet, and it was found near this man's house, and he's actually getting some money because he was, there was some kind of money, I guess because he heard it close by and he called, they found it near him, and he's getting some of the reward money. Why would she go see Natasha? Yeah, I know. And you heard about that, CLM? I mean, Amber? Yeah, and then just thrilled because I would be like, I don't tell my, there's just my one real friend around here. I mean, not here actually, that came on my show that knows about my channel, that I have this channel. I mean, I have friends who know I have a channel, a few, but I don't tell them where. You're going to go with no. Betty and C was all up in that case. Yeah, it was the Gypsy Rose case. And so they were going to have lunch at Pizza Hut. Yeah, if you're new to YouTube and this community, this is a well-known creator in this community who does true crime, or used to do true crime, or sometimes does true crime. And she was working on this case, and she's got all the photos, the blood stuff and all that from when Gypsy Rose's mother was murdered by Gypsy's boyfriend. And she covered that case, so that's why we're bringing her up. But Gypsy's getting out of prison this year, and she's getting out early, so I don't know how that's going to affect her, because, and then people say, and Amber just said, was it Amber, that that Dixie Rose said, no, don't contact me anymore. And people were saying that she had a restraining order against Natasha, but you can't get a restraining order against somebody when you're in prison because you're not in contact with anybody. So things get stretched out, mushed down, thrown around, tossed over the, it's just, you never know what to believe on YouTube. You just don't know. But anyway, that's some news I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, we could watch, it's a TMZ video though, and they don't like for you to share their stuff. So I don't know if I really want to share that, but that wasn't the video I thought I was about to get, and I've got it here. It's this right here. But I saw that in my list of things, and oh, there it is. But anyway, Gypsy's getting out, and I don't know. I'm just thinking there will be some people who want to talk about that. I do recall lately that Natasha was going to cover that case from beginning to end and show all those pictures. And I don't know if she did, because I think she said on her Patreon, but again, I don't keep up with her anymore. Coops covered that case over on Facebook and built her true crime on that over there before she came to YouTube. Oh, Ginger, wow. Hey, there she is. Broken's in the house. I spoke to you at the very beginning because you had been here. Okay. Now, let me get this shared with y'all. Hey, Welsh. Good to see you. Yeah, I think, Amber, I would think that she will get interviews. And I don't think, hopefully she won't go with, somebody who's going to be mean to her. I mean, I'm not saying what she did was right at all, but I'm just really trying to get this video to play and trying to talk at the same time, and I'm not good at multitasking. So, these news sites, they have so many ads, and I think that might be getting it. Oh, I haven't shared it yet. Let's see if that's going to be it. Okay. Let's see. If I could just boom, boom, boom these things, it would make my life so much easier. But such is life. All right. This is just the ad right now, but I'm hoping.
It's designed for women like us who want to look on the outside the way we feel on the inside.
I just love my skin. I didn't love it before. I love it now.
Get back to that younger looking skin you thought you'd never see again.
Don't miss out on $87 worth of free gifts and free shipping when you order today at grapeerase.com.
I had a chance to tell me he actually heard the plane as it was flying past him. But he
was October the 6th, I'll be 72 years old.
Job at the paper mill in Georgetown 10 years ago in a very rural area of Williamsburg County.
Well, it's nice and quiet and peaceful, and I don't, close up tight. I like space.
He loves living about 2 miles away from where he grew up. Friday afternoon,
I was in the bathroom taking a shave.
Taking a shave.
And I heard a screeching, between a screech and a whistle. I said, what in the world is this? And I heard a boom. Then my whole house shook.
White says he didn't realize it was a plane that
started getting to me. I said, well, must watch the meteorite come. And I said, well, if it's an airplane, it needed to be reported. The thing was flying just too low. So yesterday evening, I said, the helicopters, I was out there walking. I said, well, something must.
The topic today, Welsh, we're talking about, we've shown some videos of some things that there was a man that hosed down some people over a fence who were at a party. And then we showed a picture of Kelly Clarkson, a video of Kelly Clarkson being kind to, we don't have a specific topic really. But if you go down in the about section, or the thing about this particular video, I wrote down there and then I've added to that since. So we don't have like a one thing. This is like my morning show and I'm just doing various things each day. So that's what we're doing. Did you think it was something different, or it's not like all about depression or all about, this or that? I'm just doing a show, trying to. But I'm not
some people or whatever. So I walked up there. They told me it was.
Airplane wreckage created an extensive debris field. The wreckage is located off Old Georgetown Road. Military security is very tight, with numerous red and white signs on the side of the road that read, "No trespassing. This area has been this area."
Just through the grace of God, nobody didn't get hurt. Because the church right up there, about a half mile,
be closed for an unknown period.
It can malfunction. So he tried to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sorry, I don't know why it's not playing.
It really happened. It shouldn't be kept a secret what happened. Because, it could have been a major disaster.
I'm with him. I think that, they've wrote this off and nobody can go back there because it's this $100 million plane. Yeah, it's $100 million plane, and I want to know what happened. No, it's $100 million plane. $100 million. Can you imagine? $100 million plane. The pilot ejected himself. Then he calls 911 from somebody's home. You can go on my shorts and see those. There's 3 videos about the plane from that day or around that time when that plane went down. And when they found it, they just, you saw where it was posted, it's military and you can't see it. And the picture they show doesn't have any sign of a plane from it. And I just want to know why everything's got to be a big secret. It doesn't. But with the government, I guess it does.
And we have all of the information that we have been able to gather about this crash at our website. Just log on to counton2.com.
Okay. And then, so they called him, his name's Mr. White. And they were talking about it, you were calling it the screech heard around the world, right? You see that on the screen. And anyway, he's getting recognized by people, and he's become a YouTube famous. No, he's become famous with this. It went viral. Not my videos, but whoever first had the videos out. He said, "You have almost $700 of unclaimed money at the state treasurer's office. What's your response to that?" And he said, thank you. Like I said, I'm not rich. I got food and shelter and clothing, but I will accept it. Thank you very much. But it was some money of his. It wasn't, I thought it was like reward money or something, but you know how you can have unclaimed money. I don't know what your state does, but it's called treasure something. And I don't have money in there. My mother does, but she won't get it out because she thinks it's a scam. And I don't blame her. She doesn't believe me, but there's money in there. It's like under $25. But yeah, unclaimed property at different state treasurer's offices. It's because they are shady, and so they are using to do everything. Yeah, people are saying that they gave the plane to another country, and I don't know. I don't know what they do or don't do in Washington. I try not to go down the road of conspiracy theories because I can get all off in a conspiracy theory. You thought I was giving away $1 million? Anyway, yeah, the treasurer. So, anytime he says life before becoming an internet sensation was great, but it's even better now. Anytime you can put smiles on people's faces and worldwide, that is a great accomplishment. Yeah, I agree with you, sir, Mr. White. There is nothing better than, giving somebody something that makes them smile. You know what I mean? Like a funny, or knowing that you made somebody laugh. It's a great feeling. Now, not necessarily if you're being negative, but there's some in that too. I'm just saying. All right. Gypsy Rose, we covered that. Okay, now we've got now this deal with Jennifer Garner I talked about the other day, but I didn't have the video handy. And let me see. Hold on a minute. I didn't have the video handy, and I think some of y'all were going to go find it. And I've got it here. We're going to watch this. Now, a day or two before this happened, Jennifer Garner was with her ex, Ben Affleck, who's now with Jennifer Lopez. Now married to, he's now back with Jennifer Lopez. But Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck are raising still together their children, and they got a little bit cozy. And so the rumors are that this was all just a setup to put that to rest. I am really trying to be patient with this. All right, everything's so slow. I can't even deal with it. All right. So they're trying to make it out like she just did this to put that to bed. And so the next day or that weekend, J-Lo and Ben were all cozy out in public, like public display of affection kind of cozy. And so then since that, there's been another video of Ben being a little bit touchy-feely with Jen Garner. I don't know, because I haven't seen that video. But people are always trying to, and it's Hollywood. I mean, these people are always on film. There's always paparazzi around. It kind of, when I watched this the first time, I had the thought that I wonder if this is a setup, because it did seem like, because here's what I'm thinking. But I love Jennifer Garner, and I'm a big fan of hers, and I've never heard of her doing anything mean or ugly or faking something. But it's like they're out in a parking lot, and here's this homeless man by her car. It's not like it doesn't look like you could just drive up to it. Rumor would, right? It doesn't look like he was at a, it just looks a little bit set up. And that's what a lot of people are saying, but I like her, and I don't think it is. So let's see what y'all think. Now, I'm not suspicious because there's a photographer, because we see her photographed all the time. Her and every other star. There's paparazzi, and they get paid. You think he's a womanizer? Welsh, interesting. Yeah, Kelly Cares seems like the kind of person without a mean bone. So there she's giving him people hand out packages like, maybe there's a razor or toothbrush, toothpaste. I'm not a fan of Ben Affleck. I was glad when, I'm not a fan of his, so I like Jennifer. It's just a package of stuff you hand out, and socks. So, how many people who hand out stuff would actually get out of their car and put socks on somebody? Which is what she's doing.
Jennifer Garner is helping the homeless.
Yeah, she's not pretentious or anything. And she comes from like a country life. She started some kind of organic farm for something. I can't remember now what it was. They might have, Amber. You know what? They might have. But I definitely, it's just weird because it looks like she's parked. But maybe the guy was over there and came up to her. I don't know. Maybe he came up and wanted something. But I think she seems really kind too. And if it was set up, well, it's still a good thing. I mean, to do all that just to say I'm not with Ben Affleck, I don't know. It seems kind of weird. She's got 3 kids with, or 2 or 3 kids with Ben Affleck, and Jennifer J-Lo's got children with another man. So yeah, they're raising their kids together, and she doesn't even want to get married or move in her boyfriend because the kids already have all these step parents. But she takes J-Lo's kids sometimes to stuff. They're like a almost like a blended family, but they're not all living together. He's hungry. He's eating something. I didn't realize that I hadn't seen the whole video.
What size feet do you have?
What happened?
What size feet do you have?
What do you mean?
What size feet do you have? Can I buy your shoes for him?
Oh, what kind of, what is it?
He needs a shoe.
Yeah, but what kind of shoe? What size?
10 and a half.
Oh, I'm 11. You want me to give it to him? I can give it to him.
Can I,
Don't worry about it.
Did y'all catch that though? I mean, I'm just maybe having to go back on what I said, but did y'all catch where he said 11 before she asked him for a shoe? We're going to go back. And then he's like, what? You need a what? And then he says he's an 11.
what size feet do you have?
What happened?
What size feet do you have?
What do you mean?
What size feet do you have? Can I buy your shoes for him?
Oh, what kind of, what do you?
Well, she had yelled out, what size feet do you have? And he said 11. And then now he's playing like he doesn't know what she needs, but maybe, I don't know.
Is it?
He needs a shoe.
Yeah, but what kind of shoe? What size?
10 and a half.
Oh, I'm 11. You want me to give it to him? I can give it to him.
Can I?
And if he's a 10 and a half, what size shoe would she have to have that she thought her shoe would fit him? Yeah, she did ask him. You're right, Betty. I heard that. I don't know. Let's listen again.
What size feet do you have?
What happened?
What size feet do you have?
What do you mean?
Okay, she said, what size feet do you have? And he says 11. And then she asked her, she says it again, and he goes,
what size feet do you have? Can I buy your shoes for him?
Oh, what kind of, what is it?
He needs a shoe.
Yeah, but what kind of shoe? What size?
10 and a half.
Oh, I'm 11. You want me to give it to him? I can give it to him.
Can I,
Don't worry
can I
about
buy
it.
a shoe for him?
Aha, blanket. Jennifer. Aha, blanket in my car. Yes. You want me to give it to him?
I just think it's cool that, I mean, assuming that all this wasn't all set up and everything, that she's friendly enough to, first of all, to help this homeless man, not just to give him stuff, but to put the socks on his feet, and then to be friendly with a photographer who you hate. You would have to hate them to always be in your face. Maybe she's doing a documentary. Yeah, we need more people like this. Yeah, I don't know. I let some of the gossip get in my head about that, but I'm going to be on the 99% train that this is all on the up and up. It just happened.
I have a huge blanket in my car.
You have a blanket?
Yes. Yes.
Aaron,
Yes.
you want to help me get his pants changed?
Okay.
wonder if you always know your photographers' names too. That's cool. Why are the police there? Oh, really, Welsh? Then how did you know? I mean, how did that come out? Nobody knew, but now we know. I mean, do you know how people found out?
Jennifer, what do you think about the strike?
Yeah, that's all that. I mean, I'm still sticking with. I think she did a really great thing, but I can see where people would put a lot of pieces together and think it looked set up and all that. It came out by James Corden. Okay, that's cool. But I think it's great. I mean, I think that, if you got the money, go do the things like that. Go do it. I'm good with that. That's cool. If you have more than other people, then you're gonna be able to share that with others. Yeah, and I like that too. It's a very good story, and I wish I didn't let any of the negativity that I've read it almost got me there because I was like, what? So yeah, that was that. Yeah, I agree, Betty Dambu. If people want to see the bad, that's what they're going to see. And it's the same on, here. We tend to see the bad in everybody. Well, some people only see the bad. And some get rewards for being bad people. George Michael had given millions to family. Oh, he had given millions to regular families and nobody knew about it. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure that I would say that Jennifer has probably passed those out many a time and wasn't filmed doing so, or didn't get out to give a shoe, or didn't go to the photographer to get his shoe size. My thought when I first saw it, though, is a homeless man in a wheelchair, and I see homeless people in wheelchairs. There's services for them. So for them not to have any shoes is odd because, they hand out shoes. They hand out, people have shoes and stuff, but maybe somebody stole his shoes. I don't know. But you can't, and it's also like you can't not help somebody just because you can. A lot of times, I mean, all the time, there's people down here asking for money. And the other day, one had the sign that said, let's be honest, I want beer. And I almost gave him some money. The only thing was he was in a wheelchair, but he was on the ground sitting up. And I'm like, I'm going to have to get out of my car in traffic to get to him and give him, some money, which I usually don't even have cash. And I just didn't, because the light was about to change and I just didn't do it. But just because he I don't normally even think about it because I don't want to encourage people to do that. Just right down the street is a place that feeds them lunch every day, feeds people lunch for free. There's other services offered around close by. And so I'm just wondering why that man would not have any shoes. Yes, it is. Yes. And you can also use your YouTube channel for that, right, Ginger? To just talk about issues and to, be kind. We don't need to tell people when we help others. That's true, Betty Damboot. Kindness as well as meanness can influence others like a domino effect. That's right, Ginger. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, it applies in real life and on YouTube because people are people and we all have different, thoughts and stuff. And Harry Styles was mad at James about it getting without the bloody TV knowing. Yeah. Oh, don't you think there's acts of kindness all the time that we never hear about? But if Jennifer Gardner does it, you're probably going to know about it, or J-Lo, or and then there's stars who are just very private and you would never see them, out and about like that because maybe they just don't want the camera in their face all the time. But I've always taken Jennifer Gardner as somebody who, um, doesn't have the mentality of a lot of the Hollywood actors and stuff. I just feel like, to me, it seems like to me she's kind of okay, cool. Okay, it's time for some Ask Barb. It's time for the Ask Barb section, and we've got 2 questions today. So I don't know. I'm just going to start with this one. Dear Barb, help. My boyfriend's breath is killing our relationship. Well, was his breath bad when you first started being together? Because if he's your boyfriend, you've had to know him more than a minute. Was his breath always bad? Can you get him to the dentist? Have you told him you can't stand to kiss him because his breath is bad? That's right, Amber. So what do y'all think? What's the answer to this? I'm going to say if your boyfriend's breath's killing your relationship, you could do the passive aggressive thing and say, hey, I bought you a new toothbrush and some Scope flavored toothpaste. Buy him a bunch of mouthwash. Tell him you made him a dental appointment. I don't know. You could just talk to him across the room, of course, with the bad breath. You don't want to talk face to face, but please, what do y'all think? What do you think about that? You just tell him. Yeah, you just tell him because you're blunt like that. Oh yeah, it could be a stomach issue. Talk to him. Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't think I would be writing Dear Barb to find out the answer. An undiagnosed dental issue. Gift box of dental hygiene products. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if it's bad hygiene or if this is because if it's a new problem and he's been your boyfriend for a while and it's a new problem, then yeah, you need to find out what's going on. But if he came to you that way and you became his girlfriend or boyfriend, I don't know the sexuality of the people. But I think Ginger, I like just a gift. Here, I bought you something. Toothpaste, dental floss, a new Sonic Care. A new Sonic Care. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be the winner for that one. So let's move on. We've got one more question. This is a shocker here. I don't know. Sometimes I think people are just trying to be funny, but Dear Barb, I'm married but still a virgin. Every time I try to initiate something, my husband won't allow me to take off my bra or panties. Help. Really? So you're recently married, but you didn't consummate the marriage, and you're a virgin. I'm thinking maybe you're pulling my leg, or he might not be into he might like guys. Yeah, are we living in the 1800s? He might like guys. Like he might. That's it, Amber. Yeah, I don't think that, yeah, I'm thinking y'all either have an arranged marriage and he's just not into you, or he doesn't like you call BS. He just doesn't, he's not into you. You're his beard. Oh my gosh. Do y'all go out in public? Do you make out? Do you do any of that? Because maybe he just likes you to keep those things on. You could still do things with those things on. I mean, you really can. There's a lot you can do. He's either married for a green card or he prefers men. Maybe he's got no lead in the pencil. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. You wouldn't know before you married him. If you're a virgin, you wouldn't know these things. Well, you should know that. Surely you've noticed that one way or the other. But still, there's no lead in the pencil. Well, we don't know how old they are. I mean, they might be old, but if she's still a virgin, they're probably not too old. Or maybe she's just what they say, butt ugly, and he's not interested. I'm gonna go with get a divorce. If you haven't been married very long, just you can get it annulled, and it's a little easier than getting a divorce, I've been told. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Most people, a lot of people do it on the first date. So for you to already be married and he's not letting you take off I mean, he should be pulling them off of you. Like, you should be going hard at each other. Not, no pun intended, but you should be going, you should be doing it. You should be doing it. If you're married, why'd you get married? What, are you going to start a family? Because you can't make babies if you don't do that. Just saying. Oh, guys, this is so much fun. Appreciate you guys being here. All you nobodies that are here. I appreciate y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning, please, and rewatch that beginning part about how nobody comes in my chat. Nobody Welsh and nobody Ginger and nobody CLM and nobody Amber and nobody. You guys are great for my y'all are the pillars of my new morning show, and I appreciate you, every one of you, every minute that you're here, and and people are sharing out my stream. I appreciate that so much. Broken did it, and very proud to be a nobody. Yeah, I don't want to be anybody. I know I'm not Welsh. You have to go back and listen. They crack me up. They're trying to get to me. But yeah, the Nobody Club. We should make a new membership thing called Nobody Club. But anyway, this is our fourth show, our first week of the morning show. We've made it every morning about the same time. And again, I'll be back Sunday with my regular Sunday morning live stream. Will be more focused on mental health and whatever that day whatever that day I feel like doing, but it won't be exactly the morning show like this. And we will also Monday and Tuesday times are kind of sketchy because I have 2 different appointments those 2 days. So I'll be here. I just don't know if it might be a little bit later in the morning. I think it's been a fun week. I'm enjoying it. It gives me energy. I'm going to go live. I got to go live every day. It means I got to keep my head in the game and get my sleep in and all that stuff. So yeah, we don't want to be in. And you know what, Welsh? That's the thing, is there's plenty of that to watch if everybody wants to watch the drama and go at each other and talk about things that really don't matter, or we can come in here and have fun. Oh, before the crack of noon, you're like, Barb's live. I got to go. I think it's been fun and fantastic. Thank you, CLM. And thank you, Betty Dan Boop, and everybody here. And go Hogs. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Got my Razorback on. Hogs are going to win. Oh, thank you, Jen. you guys, I appreciate the members and my mods and everything. And I'll see y'all Sunday. Take care of yourself and be good to yourself. And bye.